Yo guys, if you can hear us, this is actually a test because we're trying to stream today. Oh my god, are we live? Look at that.
Somehow. Okay, I think we are live. So what's about the intro? We still have the intro.
How funny is that actually? It looks like we actually went live.
1 minute ago.
Funny.
Yeah, and we are still live, no? We are on.
No way, we're live. That's amazing. But actually, Restream is a weird software because I can't see anything in the tool itself.
Are we also recording? Just in case? Yeah, stop recording.
That's amazing. But actually, I can't see anything in the tool itself. Okay, guys, we're actually live. I'm very happy, guys. So, welcome to Relaxed Crypto. Hi guys, and welcome to the 5th of January 2022.
So we are talking to this micro? Or?
Oh shit, yeah, actually we are. We are. So, can you hear us, guys?
Put it a bit down.
5th of January, welcome to the new year. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Everybody who still hodls Bitcoin, although Bitcoin is crashing to 44,000. We lost 23,000 bucks since the all-time high in November at 67,000. Oh my god! What shall we do?
Bitcoin is dead. Bitcoin is dead. Sell now.
I think the wall is breaking.
Buy high, sell
Whoops.
low.
All right, guys. What can we say? My name is
Let's go to the
Kristiaan.
chart. And I'm Michael.
So let's go to the charts, huh? Ta-da! Okay, all right.
So
Alright.
actually there's not too much action in the crypto space in the last few days and weeks. You see also on YouTube several crypto channels didn't do an update for quite a long time, as also we did.
That's right.
Because there was
right.
really not too much going on. I mean, it was Christmas time, New Year, time with family and friends. And yeah, we were also traveling. But now Bitcoin is crashing somehow. We were hoping that the 200 days moving average will somehow hold.
It fell.
But it looks like not.
That's right. Yeah. So okay, let's go.
But I
Let's
mean,
go to one year chart.
In doubt, zoom out. So if you zoom out, then it still doesn't look that bad.
No, it looks very bad, Michael. It looks very bad. So okay. So we had here in November we were at 67,000, and then we trade all the way down. Now we're at 44,000. But yes, you're right. If you zoom out, it looks so fantastic. Bitcoin is in a long-term uptrend. Never forget that, guys. Yeah, we always too spoiled sometimes that Bitcoin is rising very, very fast. But many people don't realize this because they think Bitcoin should rise faster. I want to be a millionaire in 2 weeks, in 2 days, whatever. But sometimes it takes time, you know. So that's why you have to be patient. Yeah, Vuza.
Yeah, and also they are, if you check, I think, if you count how many days you are green and how many days you are red, there are much more red days than green days, but the green days are quite, in percent, they are quite high. So mostly you suffer if you hodl Bitcoin, but you always have a few good days.
That's right. Right as rain.
But yeah, right now you don't see the
Have a
chart.
look.
Yeah, let's have a short look. I mean,
I give you the mouse. King of charts.
So in the past we saw that the 200-week moving average always held the price, of course only since 2000. No, okay, no, 2018. This is the chart doesn't go backwards long enough, but in the past we saw that the 200-week moving average always supported the price. So right now, if we would retest the 200-week moving average, this would mean we would go down to 20,000, which would be also the all-time high from 2018, 2017. So for sure this is great support, but between this 20,000 and our price 44,000 right now, there is not too much support. Probably we have some weak support here at 39,000, 40,000. Also round numbers tend to be support, but I mean, it's not an all-time high. It's nothing special than a round number. So either 40,000 will hold, or 30,000 will hold, or we move now backwards up.
Or
this
maybe
could be
18,000
also
will hold.
yeah.
What is the 200-day moving average?
Yeah.
18,000,
Okay,
yeah?
18. Yeah.
This actually is the line that Michael Saylor, our Bitcoin lord of MicroStrategy, actually takes as the baseline for his investments. He never considers the daily moving average or something like that. He always looks at the 200 weekly moving average. This is crazy. So it's actually an average over the past 4 years, and this right now lies at $18,000, which is, I think, quite a bullish thing if you think about it, right? So 18,000 is the lowest it can go according to Michael Saylor.
But I mean, there is no guarantee for nothing, of course.
No
but
guarantee, no.
as said, there is the all-time high, which is also around 18, 19, 20,000. We have the 200 weeks moving average in this area. So, but in between there and this 200-week moving average, there is not too much support. So let's hope we will not retest that, but we never know. Of course, if you check now also the predictions by Plan B, the stock-to-flow model, we are way below the expectations. I mean, if you have we are, I think, now in the cross-asset model, so this should be around 250,000, and of course with 40,000 we are far away from that. If we go to the regular stock-to-flow model, we should go to 100,000. We are still way below that, and also in time we are quite late, because if you check the all-time highs, all the old cycles, we have always been in the yellowish region. We have been to we made new all-time highs, which means we are around 1,000 days away from the next halving. Right now, we are already turning quite a bit greenish. We are not really in a new all-time high. So we are already in the 800, I think it's 850 days until the next halving, more or less. I mean, depends on the difficulty and all that, the mining and the hash rate. But right now it's predicting about 850 days. So we are quite late to make a new all-time high. Only in 2011 we saw that we have been with the high in the green region, which is in around 600 days. So could be that we could see that again, or probably we need to wait for the next halving, which would be then in 2 years, or more than 2 years.
You think that people are getting impatient, Michael?
Well, I hope they get impatient. I mean, if everybody gives up on Bitcoin, then normally it goes up again, no? So I mean,
that's a big question. Yeah, then the frustration must be so big, right? Only then it can rise again.
But I think the frustration is not that big yet, still, because I mean, you still have premiums on futures for March, for June, so. Quite high premiums, but not that high as they were before, of course. But still, they are like $1,500 to $1,000.
And you even have a premium on the Grayscale trust, right? You have a premium of 20% or something.
Yeah.
Which is quite surprising. It's kind of funny. So some of the institutionals, they were all like going all crazy about crypto last year, and now they're actually waiting. I wonder why people don't jump at this option to go at the Grayscale trust and lock in this premium. But like, actually this means that institutions that can buy Bitcoin at a price of 20% lower than current prices, so maybe something like 30-something thousand, they could buy one Bitcoin, which is quite surprising to me why they don't buy it at the moment. Or the reason might be they're hesitant.
Yeah, I mean, also the Meyer multiple, which is basically the 200-day moving average, what we saw below, divided by the price. So we are below the 200-day moving average, so which indicates normally that it's a good time to buy. But as we see, we haven't been too much time over this 2.2 level, or 2.4 level, sorry. So let's hope we will.
Below 1 right now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So below the 20-day moving average right now.
Yeah, exactly. So we are 0.92, so way below. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and this was the halving what we were talking before. So it's 811 days. 80. Well,
it's funny, yeah. Look at that.
Let
Actually,
me
it's
load
coming.
it again.
It's coming.
It's really
Coming
strange,
closer
I think. Yeah, 800 days. So what we saw in the greenish areas.
So when we reach 840,000 blocks, that's when the next halving will happen. So approximately on March 27, 2024.
Exactly.
So actually, it's pretty close actually again. Because I just remember the last halving, I was with some friends in a pub in Zurich drinking beer, just before the lockdown actually. During the lockdown, I think it was in May. 2020, yeah, in May. And so now it's only like 1 year and 2 months away, and then we have next halving. Crazy shit.
43,000.
And then, guys, there will only be 3.125 Bitcoin will be mined every 10 minutes. Huh? Crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Crazy. It's getting scarcer and scarcer.
Yeah, same here, of course. I mean, depends on the prediction. They're a bit different. Plan B.
Yeah, let's talk about. Actually, before we go to that, let's maybe look at the Fear and Greed Index that we haven't covered yet. Huh? Yeah, always interesting to see what the current sentiment in the market is.
Must be.
Okay, so currently we're at 24. So
it's
actually,
still quite
extreme
high,
fear.
no?
I mean, quite high. I would actually
for
the current market movements, I would actually expect something in the teens, like somewhere at maybe 15 or something.
16, 15.
Do we see historical values? Yeah, we have historical values. So if you look at this, actually we have been touching upon the teens maybe. Let's go for 1 month. 21, 16, yeah. So actually on 11th of December we're at 16. And since then we have not touched the teens again, it seems like. We're always above the 20. So now we're currently at 24, which is definitely still a lot of fear. But according to the recent market movement, I think this was updated this morning. So let's see next morning, because actually Bitcoin crashed by $1,000 or $2,000 today. So it might be very well. Actually, 3 hours again, it's asking me update. Okay, so in 4 hours this will be updated. Sorry, 3 hours. So let's see what the value will be then. I think it will be even lower than now. But you can see overall, it has been pretty negative over the past 4 weeks, which actually is a good sign, because actually there needs to be like a washout. That people that have the weak hands, they get washed out of the market, and only the ones that actually want to hold Bitcoin like with diamond hands stay in. Yeah, nothing negative against any of these people. I'm just saying like that Bitcoin is a long-term play for me at least. Yeah, so you have to be in it to win it. If you have very, very stable hands, diamond hands, and in it, you must be in it for the long run. And so Plan B, our Plan B with the stock to flow model, and who has also had the floor model, which actually worked out pretty well during August, September, and October. Yeah. And then it started failing a little bit.
Failed quite a lot. I think his predictions were, I don't remember, 98,000 in November and 100 over 100
in December.
So, but I mean, what we write also floor model failed. I will not use it again. Stock to flow model is still at the same critical point. As we saw before, we checked it. We are way below. I mean, the 100,000 are far way off. Cross asset model even much further away. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. But no math, no model, just data. Was his last recent post. Just about the stock to flow ratio, which Bitcoin currently has compared to real estate, gold, silver, and diamonds. Also, silver is gray, diamonds green. So Bitcoin, it's almost has almost a higher stock to flow than gold. And we still have some space to go, some way to go until we reach real estate or gold in price even. So let's see.
I like what he says. No math, no model, just data. Because I think Plan B got a lot of hate for his wrong prediction of the stock to flow model, or the floor model. Yeah. And I know of one guy that I know personally who had made some rather negative comment about him. And what did he do? In 2 seconds, he blocked him. So Plan B doesn't seem to be too open to criticism. But still, he's a guru. He predicted so much good stuff, and the stock to flow model is just brilliant. Yeah? So please don't ban us, Plan B. So next, Human B. Yeah. So basically, A friend of mine who was also into crypto was actually a crypto coach. Shout out to Thomas Lobeck in Zurich. He actually recommended me to watch this movie called The Human Bee, which is a Bitcoin documentary, actually in German, but now also with English subtitles, so you can also watch it if you don't speak German. Excellent documentary, really got to say. This is actually incredible stuff, and I can recommend to watch this movie because it covers so much stuff about Bitcoin in the past, let's say 12 months or something.
Yeah.
All the latest developments with Michael Saylor being interviewed and Mark Friedrich, like a very important German influencer, and other people. Very, very cool stuff going on here. And I definitely have a look. It's actually him. This is Mark Friedrich. Very interesting stuff.
Yeah, and it's
This
quite
guy is a guy from
recent
Venezuela. Yeah, it's very
compared
recent.
to other movies. I mean, there are a lot of other documentaries about Bitcoin, but I think this is the most recent one, and it's quite interesting, and it's very well made in terms of production. It's really, really cool.
Absolutely. And also one guy I just showed you, so in the end, actually he's from Venezuela, and he describes this whole movement at the time, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, when the hyperinflation started and the prices of the Bolivar was just collapsing. So the Bolivar was collapsing and the prices were increasing. So let's say he actually described like overnight, you might lose 30% or 50% of your wealth, like your buying power just collapsed completely within 1 or 2 days. It's incredible. And actually he said that Bitcoin plays a massive role now. People actually are understanding that Bitcoin offers much more than just like a speculative asset. Bitcoin is actually here to stay. Bitcoin is like a store of value and a means of paying your groceries every day without getting poorer. And if you just pay in your fiat currency, you probably will get poorer. Maybe we don't feel it as much here in Europe or in the US or somewhere else where you have like a relatively stable economy. But in countries like Venezuela or I don't know, it was Turkey now. It really gets an issue.
In Argentina, and I mean
you
also
should
here
there, right?
right now in Europe, in Switzerland, in US, I mean as well. I mean right now with the whole money printing for Corona and inflation, I mean housing prices in certain areas were increasing about 50 to 100% in just 1 year. So.
Crazy.
Let's see how this turns out. So, and Bitcoin for sure is one good bet to preserve your
Wealth.
Your lifetime in the end. So
Your hard-earned money.
Exactly. Yeah, but definitely check out the movie. It's really great. I think we will show you. We will have the link in the show notes. So check it out. And I think this was it for.
What is the
today.
guy in the green suit, Michael?
What was his name?
Gigi.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the crypto Twitter guys. I mean, there are several famous Bitcoin Twitter guys. So all the
Here we can find them. It's actually this guy was made a book of Bitcoin called 21 Lessons.
Der Gigi.
Can we how?
Der Gigi.
With there. Okay. Der Gigi.
Okay.
That's him. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hyper Bitcoinization. That's what we like.
Yeah.
That's the guy from that's actually him in the movie.
Yeah.
Freue mich am meisten, da weiterhin
on the wall with a spray can. Bitcoin will survive, so he's a total Bitcoin shill, and but apparently he doesn't want to be seen. I think that's why he has his green suit on.
It looks like,
which is I think kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good.
Yeah, guys, that's everything for today. Oh yeah, one thing actually to remember. So basically, a little bit about myself. So in the next 5 days, no, today's Thursday, Wednesday. So in 5 days from now, I will be traveling with my girlfriend for at least 3.5 months. We will be going to Mexico and other countries in South America. So actually, Michael and I, this will probably be the last live session that we will have for the next couple of months, unless you count Mexico or some other country there.
Let's see.
Must
be good weather there.
Exactly, yeah. And and Michael is also traveling a lot, and in the past weeks always did like updates via Zoom, via Restream and so on. Yeah. And we hope you enjoy this, guys. And a little shout out in my personal interest. So actually, I'm also the community manager of Money Hero, moneyhero.io, and we're hosting a crypto conference in about 4 weeks. If you want to be a speaker, Michael, you're very much invited. So actually, we were going to host a conference, and we will have people like Julian Hosp is going to join us, and other people from all kinds of different areas: NFTs, DeFi, Bitcoin, of course, altcoins, trading, whatever you want to know. I will put a link in the description below. You can sign up for free. It's a free conference, 3 days, 28th to 30th of January. If you want to know more about that stuff, check it out. We'll be very happy if you joined that conference. Other than that, we are celebrating something, right?
We have one?
We are celebrating something. Yeah, so actually, Michael and I, we got to know each other exactly 1 year ago. Yeah. On December 31st, just when the year turned.
Almost 1 year ago. More than 1 year ago.
2019, actually. Huh? No, 2020. Yeah. 2020. I think it's 2021.
Thanks to Bitcoin cookies.
Exactly. So actually, I was actually ordering a Bitcoin cookie form.
Cookie cutter or something like that. You still have it?
Of course I have it. Yes. Yes, I've seen it for 1 minute. I got it.
Yeah, okay, I will tell quickly the story. I mean, I saw in the internet some kind of Bitcoin cookies. I mean, cookies shaped in Bitcoin. And I was quite interested to do that. But the only way where I found these cutters was through some 3D printing shops. And in the end, I was not convinced to that. So I asked a cookie producer somewhere in France, I think, to produce me about 50 to 100 cookie cutters, and I think so this was the minimum order. And then I sold them in a kind of crypto community, and Kristiaan bought one of them. And yeah, since then we met several times, so we have been in the same crypto community or the same crypto group. And
can I show this somehow? I will make it work.
Yeah,
guys.
And that is how it turned out, and
something like this. So basically, you can cut cookies with this.
Wrong way around.
That looked like it looked like the Bitcoin D, and this is actually pretty cool. And yeah, since then actually we've been friends and meeting up all the time, talking about Bitcoin. Yeah. And I think 2 months later we decided to make this to create this YouTube channel. And our goal was never to be like super famous or like become like the super duper crypto influencers. It was more like our own diary, yeah, to document our own journey, talk about the markets, that we also ourselves stay up to date all the time, right?
And have a reason to drink some.
Yes, let's drink to Bitcoin and friendship and many more videos on YouTube together. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah, that you're always with us. Now we have 283 subscribers. That's amazing. And our goal is still to reach 1,000 until Bitcoin reaches 100,000. And since Bitcoin is very slow at moving at the moment, our chances of reaching this target actually haven't improved a lot right now.
Okay, guys. I think this was it for the update today. See you in the next one, and let's hope that Bitcoin turns right now and goes up to 100K.
Number go up.
Number go up.
That's what I always say. Yeah. And guys, if you haven't seen The Matrix yet, watch The Matrix number 4. Actually, in this documentary, they made a comparison to The Matrix. They said you have the blue pill and the red pill. And if you take the orange pill, that means that you are actually into Bitcoin. That's why I always have orange on. I love orange. All right, guys, that was enough for today. See you next time.
See you.
Probably in a couple of days or weeks.
Let's hope.
And always stay relaxed. We need some fireworks, right? Yes, fireworks.
200K subscribers.
Coming up soon.